Meal one, 12 past 10 in the afternoon. I'm having this wholemeal bread, some butter / margarine, and some lettuce and some steak, leftover steak. I thought I'd add this in one massive stew, but that's not going to be the case because I've been needing to eat. So that hasn't happened. However, it's at least a more healthy decision than what I could have done. I even completely forgot that this was here, you know. That's how much I'd much rather have the wholemeal bread over the more processed white bread. I think it's more processed, otherwise how did it become white? I need to do more research on that. But yeah, I gotta be careful. I wanna have a healthier alternative to butter, because although it make it easier on the throat to swallow, it'd be easier to swallow and it might not dry out my mouth. The sandwich won't dry out my mouth as quickly. It's got a lot of saturated fats, I think, so saturated fats that could destroy my health by increasing the amount of LDL cholesterol that I'd have in my body. Low density lipoprotein, I think that's what it stands for. Yeah, it's what it stands for, but I don't know what lipoproteins are. I'll eventually find out as I do more research. I can actually, instead of watching YouTube, I could just be doing that, allow myself to just further go even deeper into my craft, which is, I'm heading in the direction of giving personal training services. So go into that craft by reading more. That's what I want to do rather than watching YouTube, because it seems like there's so many videos saying, well, YouTube, TikTok, and other social media platforms, they try and make it, their algorithms try and make their site as addictive as possible, so you stay on their site for as long as possible. I just snapped out of it today, really. I just don't want anymore. I just don't want it. I don't want to be a part of that. Also, for future reference, I'm gonna call today, this Friday, week 16 rather than week 17, even though I called last Friday week 16, strictly because I am doing the review. I want to review my health from a weekly perspective today. So in my mind, I was thinking about it, and it makes more sense to call today week 16, seeing as today I'm reviewing the whole of this week from last Friday to today as week 16. That might not have made sense to other people listening to this, but to me, it at least makes some sense. Yeah. By the way, these steak pieces, they heat up really quickly, like less than a minute, and you can see, even though it was less than a minute, that steak, this piece, but that one there, looks like it was burning already, even though it's been less than around a minute. Like, they smoke up quick. I don't think the timer's even gone off. Oh, just about not. Yeah. However, anyway, I'm gonna have this meal now. Out of convenience, I'm drinking from this cup, so I don't have to go upstairs and go get the flask. Because it's so specific, I'm just gonna round it down to 550 per cup. Yeah, and I'll use that to track on my MyFitnessPal when I have a couple of drinks from this as I have my sandwich. I just use this cup to pour that one in, and look, says the boss. That's my plans to become the boss for sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna use this cup to drink out of convenience. Right, it's time to report back to base. My throat's feeling a bit dry after having that sandwich, and my stomach was feeling a little bit of pain. So it's those sandwiches, they aren't as healthy as they might look, as I might think they look, because it's wholemeal bread rather than white bread. There's greenery in there with the lettuce, and there's some form of protein in there with through the steak. Nah, I've got to do something else. I can't have those sandwiches anymore. They're hurting me, literally. That could be why I've been having a dry throat recently. even though I've been drinking so much water, to compensate for that. There's so much of the yogurt because I was just trying to finish this off because it was gonna go off soon. It's the 7th of October. Today I'm not sure, but yeah, these are still, they can't be the 7th. I don't think it is. I think it could be this. Oh no, today is the 7th. It's the 7th today. I remember because I wanted to finish off my self-assessment quiz today, and I remember putting the date down. It is the 7th today. Yeah, that was gonna go off soon, so I just thought, you know what? Even though half of it was there, I'm gonna use the whole thing, and I did. As you can see, finito. Yeah, he's done. Ile finito. So now we've got this. And even though it's the 7th today, when I was slicing this apple up, it felt very fresh. Not old like the other one that I had from this exact same packet. Yesterday as well. I don't know about that, but I'm gonna have this meal now. I can't be having those sandwiches anymore. I've got to come up with something else, a healthier alternative that doesn't make my throat feel dry and doesn't make my stomach feel pain. Almost like you're tensing your core. Like something's like a intense, sharp pain. It wasn't extreme, but it certainly was sharp for sure. But anyway, I'm gonna have this meal now and get rid of this. These aren't mine, by the way, but I saw the opportunity because they're in the fridge just not being eaten. Hence, this is the second one I'm having. Yeah. 4:54. Got some hummus, some cheese, some butter. These are all ingredients that my parents have bought recently, and I've nearly finished off the whole wholemeal bread. I've only got one more slice. The reason why I'm having this, even though I said I was thinking of no longer having this in the weekly eating review that's going to come out today. It's quick, and I've tried to make it as palatable as possible so it's not dry. 4:54. Got some hummus, some cheese, some butter. These are all ingredients that my parents have bought recently, and I've nearly finished off the whole wholemeal bread. I've only got one more slice. The reason why I'm having this, even though I said I was thinking of no longer having this in the weekly eating review that's going to come out today. It's quick, and I've tried to make it as palatable as possible so it's not dry. These two, this one and no, the slice on the left and the right have butter on, and the one in the middle is only hummus. I don't know which hummus this is. I can't tell you because I couldn't find the packaging that has the flavour on it, so I can't say. But you can actually see if I can try and look in the bin. Oh, here you go. Just hummus. It's just called hummus. As you can see here, it's literally just that. They are. What are the odds that they would want to? They don't care about this stuff. I mean, if you're just thinking of just eating, not tracking like me, then fair enough. Yeah, it's just hummus, apparently. So this is what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna drink quite a bit of water to go with it because I don't think I've had any recently. I haven't really needed to after that Greek yogurt and apple. I am feeling a little bit thirsty though. So I will top up water-wise. But yeah, I'm gonna have this meal now, and it should go down smoothly. We'll see. And if it doesn't, we've got the oranges I can finish off here, and then some fruits here that I didn't buy, but they're fruits nonetheless. And at least I won't go about living constipated like how I was once upon a time. Yeah. Cheers to making more progress in the journey. This would not have been possible without my parents to get to this level I'm at this quick, unless I did a lot of setting up beforehand and had put in a lot of years worth of effort before this point. It wouldn't have been possible without them for me to get to this point so quick. So I have to thank them for that. Thank you. All right, anyway, I'm gonna have this meal now. 17 past 7. I've got some of my brown rice and a stew that my mum made. I don't actually know what this is. It kind of tastes like jerk seasoning. It's got bell peppers in there. Kidney beans as well? Nah, I don't know what that is. And I thought this was fish, but it's actually chicken. My mum made couscous to go with it. But I was thinking, you know what, now I'll have my own rice. I impulsively picked the bowl. However, I dished out a much more appropriate portion size. A much more appropriate portion size. Self-hug. Whilst having this meal, like, I'll be able to eat this and feel full. I don't think I'll overeat. I don't think that's me overeating. I've been doing this for my entire life, eating with a bowl, so it's not. I'm not going to just stop immediately like that and have those portion sizes that I was having. And I'm going to address that in the. Oh no, I already have addressed that in the weekly eating review that I uploaded today on the Friday. This might come out tomorrow on a Saturday, but yeah, I've addressed it, and I'd like to address it further. I think that this is probably the healthiest I'll be with the frame that I currently have. Like with my skinny arms. Let me show the other side too. This is probably like the healthiest I'll get. This is what my stomach looks like in different sorts of lighting. Like my abs show in the lighting. Would I like them to show more? Yes, but at what cost? Becoming underweight? I don't need to lose my health to see my abs. I've outgrown that goal. Wanted to see my abs. I've been there, done that, and although it's nice, I think it's rather hindering now. I think this is the healthiest I'll get with this frame I currently have. Like, it's time to move on. Time to further move on to performance, and that right there is, even doing it now has provided me a lot more fulfillment and happiness in my life for much longer periods of time compared to just looking in the mirror and being able to see my abs in lighting, in which shines on my stomach. That's what it looks like after breathing in, after breathing out. I'd always breathe out after taking pictures for consistency purposes. So there's consistency with my results when I take my physique photos every week. And in my mind, I've just questioned myself: Am I doing that out of ego? I genuinely think I'm doing it out of consistency, but am I doing it out of ego? Potentially, even just a little bit. It's like, oh my gosh, look at my abs. I don't think so. I mean, I don't brag about it. It's the truth. I can, and I want to further improve from this. So although I certainly have spoken about it, like how I just have a few seconds ago, I don't talk about that all the time. I mean, if I did that extremely consistently, I'd basically be talking about that in most videos, if not all of them. So I don't think so. I don't think so. Although, just because that's my opinion doesn't mean it's true. Yeah, I'm gonna have this with some water. Ever since I've gone out my way to make my sandwiches less dry, or just today, for example, I haven't needed as much water, but I am feeling a bit thirsty, so I would certainly take that into account as I eat whilst watching YouTube. I certainly would like to change how I watch it, or maybe if that means that I don't watch it at all, or very rarely. That's fine. If I use it just to like learn stuff, that's cool. But I don't want it to just be glued behind the screen all day. I want to do something else. Something that's more fun, that provide me more fulfillment. That consuming, overwatching. Maybe my wording was a part of the problem. Watching too many videos on YouTube. I forgot what I was going to say. I've been doing it for a long time, so I need to be patient with myself and make more sustainable changes over time. I think that'll just happen automatically as I'm doing that with my food. So I think that mindset, that way of how I go about eating more healthily will trickle down into other areas of my life, like what I do, what I consume, information-wise, like how I go about that and what I'm actually watching. Yeah. I have hope. I've just got to keep going. I'll probably watch it a lot less anyway, as after getting a job as well. I just have less time set aside. I would have set aside less time to, because I'd have to be doing that. So yeah, I don't think I have to really worry about that. I'd have so much fulfillment. I really wouldn't want to do it anyway. It's not that I really want to watch YouTube a lot now. It's just that I've been doing it for so long. It's gonna take long to go about using it in a more healthy way. Because me watching too much YouTube didn't just happen overnight. I've been doing this maybe for about 10 years, and that's the minimum. Like maybe ever since like 2013, all the way back when I was watching WHR, T Pindell, Vanos, Skydoes Minecraft. These are people's channels that I've been looking at again through Sunny B2's channel. It's quite interesting. If there's anything I've learned after watching a video that he's done on Super Mario Logan, is the decision I've made was the right one, to not go out my way to advertise, to monetize these videos. That is the right one. This channel has a subscriber count of 45. Sometimes it's only me watching the videos, and I realized that although I've wanted to have passive and active sources of income for sure, it's certainly confirmed it. Like just like how YouTube could monetize your videos and then you can get a Lamborghini with the amount of money that you could have got from ad revenue and that YouTube would have given you, they can take that away just like that. 6 to 9, I'm having this meal because I'm feeling quite thirsty. I've got some big decisions on my mind related to the gym, which I'll talk more about, and I was thinking maybe I could be comfort eating off that, but nah, I don't think it's that. I think it's the fact that I'm feeling really thirsty, and although I did have some water with the meal, I could have drunk more, to be honest. Yeah, 5 to 9, 8:55 in the evening, I'm having this meal. For context, it's 1 slice of wholemeal bread, because that's all that's left, some hummus instead of butter, in the hope that there's less saturated fat, but then there's the cheese. So I kind of defeated the purpose of that, but I didn't think about that as I was putting this together. And then some chicken. I used a different sort of chicken than the other one because that one's nearly done already. My dad gave me a sandwich. I was like, no. I didn't ask for the sandwich, but he just offered me half a baguette. He's like, no thanks. They can make bone sandwiches, thank you. Anyway, Yeah, I'm having this now. 10:42 in the evening. I'm having some more of my mum's stew, and I could dish out some more of my rice that I bulk cooked because I hadn't been drinking enough water. And I was thinking, maybe it's because of the major event that I'm thinking of, gym related. Maybe that's why I'm doing this, but I think that I'm in fact doing. Let's start that again. I think I'm overthinking again. It really could just be as simple as me not drinking enough water. If I've gone out my way to drink more water, which I have a few seconds ago before filming, but yet I'm still wanting to eat more, like once every hour, then it makes sense to think about it more deeply, like to think thoughts like, why could this be the case again? That would be my first point of call, the major event gym related that I'll speak about later. Sometime this week, this calendar week, I felt the need to specify because I do weekly health reviews on Friday, so that's like the end of the week for my WHR's weekly health reviews. But yeah, I'm talking about by the end of the calendar week, from by Sunday maybe I would have spoken about it. Yeah, I think I might have figured out a personal cure solution to overthinking. In my case, I see overthinking as thinking too deeply about something too quickly. In this specific context, that means thinking about that gym event, that gym stuff first, rather than the fact that I'd be doing this because I haven't had enough water to drink. Let's deal with that first. That makes sense. If you realize you're trying to quench your thirst with eating, it makes sense to drink. And if you're still wanting to eat once every hour, then it makes sense to think more deeply. I'd have to think about this more generally so I could apply this in any aspect of life. But I think I've found my own personal cure solution to overthinking. The reason why I say cure like that is because that's the first word that comes to mind. It's not like medicine. It certainly is protection mentally, but it's not like a pill or something like that, like an actual form of medicine to call it a cure. But yeah, I think I can end tonight with an even happier, with an even bigger smile on my face, knowing that I've now got my own cure to overthinking and realizing when I'm doing it. That I think as I've been saying, I do it. My way of doing it is by thinking deeply about something too quickly. Like, oh, I'm eating once every hour. Maybe it's because of that gym stuff. No, hang on a second. You're feeling thirsty. You know you're feeling thirsty, so just drink more water. It really is as simple as that. You know, it was too deep, too quick. Yeah, so this is something I'm gonna have to refine and think about deeper over time, but that will happen. I'll have to do that if I want to further progress and grow in my life. But yeah, I found a solution, but I'm still gonna have the meal though. I'm still having the meal. If I'm being honest, I'm still doing it, but at least I'm making progress. And I'm gonna give myself a self-hug after 14 to 11, 10:46. I'm now gonna have this meal. My bum's feeling a bit painful though, so even though it does have bell peppers in, as I've had this once, it probably isn't all that healthy as I thought it was. Yeah, and I thought they were kidney beans to start off with, because one that I saw was larger. It could have been before I revealed it, but then as I tasted it, I thought, yeah, it's pimento. I knew it wasn't kidney beans by looking at it, but yeah, it's pimento for sure. But anyway, I'm gonna have this meal now with my water. 12:08, meal one. This is what I'm having. Hummus is on this side, and then that's butter on this side, butter/margarine. No really involved, I just wanted to have something quick to eat, but I don't have my wholemeal bread. And even though this isn't off, I just thought, this stinks. But yeah. Meal two, 3 to 4. I'm now having this, my mum's stew, some steak that I cooked that's still really dry. No surprise, I mean, it was dry when it was in the fridge, and I microwaved it as well without sprinkling any water beforehand. Brown rice and some hummus. You got some pieces of chicken here as well that was in the stew. I was thinking more so about volume and my health, and also I've tried some of the food with a spoon rather than a fork. Also, take a bit of the hummus off the plastic container. Yeah, not following new ways. I'm feeling really hungry though, and we can actually, I am going to eat with a spoon to see if I can eat in a controlled way, like I can with a fork. We'll see. This will be a test. But yeah, I'm gonna have this meal now with some water. I'm feeling hungry and thirsty. I'm listening to my body. That's what my body's saying. Like, stomach's a bit tense and throat is feeling a bit dry. So I'm certainly gonna eat this now for sure. And if I'm not careful, too quickly. 7:06 in the evening, meal 3. I'm having this. Belly's feeling a bit full. I need to drink more water. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, I need to go shopping. Otherwise, I'll do this. This is what life's gonna be like sometimes. It is gonna be low nutrition like this, and I know what I need to do. I just need to do it. I've been saying I need to go shopping, I need to go shopping, I need to go shopping. These are the consequences for when I don't. Low nutrition, hyperpalatable content, condiments, just destroying my insides. Like, my bum probably gonna be feeling very sore after this. I can't lie. I just thought if I had the whole thing, it'd just be too much. So I'm having this. Yeah, I put cheese here, but without even thinking about it, I now remember myself putting the cheese back. I thought I was gonna have some here, but it's like, oh, you know what, that's enough. I feel full as it is. But anyway, 7:08, I'm gonna have this meal now. Yeah, that's just at the thought of it, my bum's feeling sore. 10:06, I'm having this. Been watching a lot of YouTube to go with this as well. Not healthy, but I really need to change my ways, man. Seriously, really need to. And I'm gonna take a 2-week break to help me deal with this. I'm really about to make some major changes in my life soon, very soon. I need to drink more water, otherwise I'm just gonna keep on making these decisions again and again and again after not doing the shopping. I mean, I have stuff here, but when I don't have anything in the freezer, it's like I just won't do it. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I don't have everything I need. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have this meal now. 2:30, meal 2. I'm having this. I need to go shopping and I need to get a job. Those are the thoughts that are on my mind right now. I need to get a job. I need to stop doing this. Because although this period of my life in which I have been unemployed has helped me really get to an all-time high of my physical health and my mental health, it's now time to move on before my physical health, my mental health starts declining. Yeah. And this could be a start of it. Maybe that's what it is. It's like, there's such a period of time in your life where you're recovering and you're getting your thoughts together and you're just getting yourself together. It certainly is helpful, but up to a certain point. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe I feel so happy that I've made this video even though I wasn't thinking of doing it. I think these videos need to stay. Otherwise, I wouldn't capture thoughts like this, even though I do want to preserve my eyesight. I can make these videos and still do that. I can. I think these videos are here to stay. This weekly health review stuff, this stuff's here to stay. Otherwise, I just waste away, man. I just waste away like how I was wasting away in uni. There's no need to do that. I was actually thinking of not getting rid of the series, but making it once every 2 days. But no, uploading it once every 2 days. And I'd still be able to capture these thoughts if I do that. But yeah, I need to keep these. I need to keep these videos going. These weekly health videos, these weekly health review videos, they're here to stay. Otherwise, I just waste away. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have this meal now, and I really need to go shopping. Get my thoughts together, accountability-wise. So, in terms of what forms of accountability I'd have without using the internet. So I don't have to tell every single fucking person in the world who has an internet connection and access to YouTube what's going on in my life. That time, it's been there, done that. Been there, done that, man. I don't need to do that as much. I'd like to have accountability of offline forms of accountability which I can use by myself. Strong ones too, like that are as strong as posting on the internet, so that I keep on track, and also at the same time I still keep some privacy. Yeah, but anyway, I'm feeling a bit happier after that, as you can see in my face. But I am still gonna have this meal. I'm feeling thirsty as well, thirsty and hungry. My stomach feels a bit tense, but yeah, I'm gonna have this meal now as I watch some YouTube about documentaries about drugs and stuff. Yeah. 3:01 in the afternoon. I took some of this stew that my mum made, I think, and then I brought some pasta without looking at. I didn't weigh it. I just wanted to have some extra food. Impulsively, kind of given up on eating healthily for now, because I haven't gone shopping. Yeah, I need to. I keep saying that. So instead of saying I need to, it would be more of a sensible idea of me. It would be more of a sensible idea for me to say I'm going to. I will, sooner or later. Tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have this meal now. Thank goodness I can use this as hope. This recording what I eat, I can use this as hope that I actually can be self-reliant. I can keep myself accountable without anyone looking. I can do it. I can. I just need to find forms of accountability in all aspects of my life and keep up to date with them. Videos can help, but I'd like to try out different forms to see other strong forms of accountability I can use, both with and without screens. But I can do this. I can keep myself accountable and keep on becoming healthier. I can. It is possible. It is. Hey. 6:34 in the evening. I'm gonna have something at least somewhat healthy. So in my mind, I'm saying at least somewhat healthy for once. That's the first thought that came to mind. This was impulsive actually. Just like get anything down, have anything to eat. I'll show you what's in my compartment of the freezer. No source of food that's high in protein. It's literally just mixed veg and broccoli and the breakfast topper that I've taken out. This is where I stash my meat, my chicken, fish too if I bought any, but I haven't bought any recently for no reason in particular. I've just eating chicken and steak, but I probably will be doing that from now on, just to add more variety to the meals. But yeah, look at this. I just feel so much happier when, even if short term it makes me feel slightly more happy. I feel more happy when I'm creating rather than consuming. But I've been watching videos on accountability, and there was one thing that stuck in mind, and that was about overcommitting. Remembering to not overcommit, not overdo it. Maybe I've been doing that recently in the form of making so many videos for the channel. Low quality to my standard, because they're short daily and weightlifting logs. But I'm telling you, man, now that I'm getting it together, this is me, man. This is me. Probably one of the lowest points I've ever been at short term recently. Yeah, honestly, I'd say it genuinely has been, because I've been doing a lot of watching YouTube recently about like not war, no, more like drug documentaries, and just not eating, not taking care of myself, man. Poor sleeping routine, unhealthy sleeping routine, like waking up at 10:50 in the morning, eating white bread, just not going and doing what I said I was going to do. Shopping, I'm talking about shopping. I genuinely convinced that for me personally at this point in time, like the phone needs to be for creation and creation only. I don't think I personally would be able to. I personally can exercise self-control with consumption, with like the way how YouTube and other things are set up, particularly YouTube, basically only YouTube, honestly. Like, it's just some way, somehow, if I don't keep myself accountable, I'll just be on YouTube for so many hours. So many. And I don't want this way of life anymore. I haven't I have been wanting to change, and I have been changing for a long time. I've been wanting to change for a long time, and I have been. But I want to keep changing. I don't want to be in this predicament anymore where I don't have, I'm not exercising as much control in the day as I'd like, and I'm not exercising as much accountability as I need to in order to further grow past this point. In my head, I've just been saying, I need a job. And I think it's about time. I think it's about time that I do that for the sake of money, first of all, seeing as none's coming in. But it'd be, I want this career cash, not I don't want this way of life cash. It'd be that I want this way of life cash. That's what I'm calling it. Because I want to go down the route of personal training, and having a gym instructor role will allow me to do that. If it's in an environment that I want to be in a friendly environment, even if it's not the first time, I'll eventually find one that I can significantly progress in and just keep on progressing. But I'll tell you one thing, I don't think I'm going to be able to progress further if I stay in this predicament where I'm unemployed and no money's coming in. I basically am not speaking to anyone. I need to move on. It's about time I move on and keep on improving my health, particularly my social and financial health. When I do that, I'm going to get far. I am going to get far because I know I can improve my physical and mental health by myself. I have videos. I create videos. So I could do that by myself, but my social health, I can't improve that by myself. One man can only do so much. One man could only do so much by himself. It's about time that I go and make friends. Go out of my way to go and make friends, because I haven't made friends yet. Not really. I have many people I'm on friendly terms with, many, but friends, nah, I don't have friends. No, none whatsoever. Not by my definitions. I basically just copied and pasted from Love Dorsey. I really agree with her way of thinking when it comes to what is it? Defining who your friends are. And I'm referring specifically to interacting with people in many different environments. She says 8, but for me, I just say many different environments. If that's the number, then if that's the number for you, then that's amazing. Good for you. But yeah, I really like that message, and it's always stuck with me, and I haven't questioned it since. She says to do that so that you can get a true grasp of the person's character that you're interacting with. And I can't see how you wouldn't by interacting with that person in 8 different environments. I can't see how you wouldn't. I can't see how you wouldn't get at least a grasp of that person's true character. Will I be able to do that through work? Not necessarily, but I'd at least put myself in a position where that's more likely. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I've got to do. That's one of the thoughts that are on my mind. I need a job. And accountability. I need more forms of accountability that I can carry out by myself so that I can grow past this point where I'm not on YouTube all the time, where I'm not consuming YouTube all the time. I consume through other ways. I exercise more self-control. The fact that I've got to this point has meant that I can see, okay, I really don't want this. So I can now make plans with that as a source of motivation to think, okay, I know I don't want this. I know where I end up if I were to carry on doing this. So now I need to get my thoughts together and think, okay, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? Because this is a level of self-reliance that I'm going to need where just from this point onwards. I mean, I'm going on 21 now. I need this form of accountability that I'm giving myself. Otherwise, I'm fucked. Screwed. I'm screwed in all aspects of life. Slowly but surely, eventually, I will be absolutely screwed if I don't keep myself accountable, if I don't keep on progressing this same way. But although I could say, yeah, I don't like where I'm at and how I've been spending my past couple of days, like my sleep routine, how much I've been on YouTube, what I've been watching on YouTube, like those documentaries. Yeah, I could say, oh, I don't like the fact that I've done that. Okay, but now what? That's the fact that you don't like that. Well, the fact that I don't like that it's amazing. Admitting that I don't like that's amazing, because I could use that as help. Guidance. I can use that as guidance to know what I don't want. Sometimes this is a way of thinking that I haven't undone, and I still think it's true. Here goes. Although going to extreme points might not be ideal, they might be extremely helpful so that you know not to go to that same point the next time you sense that you're going up to a point that you don't want to go to. You know, okay, from personal experience, this is where I'd be at. I don't like this for X, Y, and Z. Yeah, but anyway, I think I'll write about it on my laptop or something. The laptop I didn't buy, but hey, I'll get my own laptop, man. I don't need to be that hard on myself. I don't need to. But anyway, 7:45, 6:44 p.m. I'm having this meal. Yeah. Meal 3 or 4? I don't remember which one, but it's 10:04 in the evening. As you can see, I had the rice and stew because how convenient it was. Yeah. I need to make just all aspects of my life a lot more convenient. It's like how eating those sorts of foods back there is convenient. If I keep on doing that, the more I do that, the more I'll stay on track, and the more I'll keep on going in the direction I want to go. If I don't, I'm just gonna keep on making these same decisions, these same impulsive decisions, and not exercising the self-control that I do have. Yeah. 19 past 10. I'm taking this because I just saw it in the fridge. No thought other than that.